Okay, I don't know the melody enough to hum along to it. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Chapter 1, Recap. In the world of Ionios, there are two nations, Kevis and Agnes, and they are locked in a perpetual state of war. On both sides, soldiers are born from vats as prepubescent kids, and they serve for 10 years in the military. During that time, they try to kill soldiers from the opposing side to harvest their life essence energy to fill up something called the flame clock, which I don't think has really been explained very much, but any soldier who is lucky enough not to fall in battle will die after 10 years of service. So that kind of sucks, but they consider it a great honor. Our main protagonist seems to be Noah, who is a special forces guy in the Kevis army, who also serves as an offseer, which is kind of like a musician who plays a magical flute that sends off the souls of the dead, whether they've fallen in battle or whether they've reached the end of their 10-year terms. Noah is joined by Uni and Lance, who are his friends and comrades. They also had another friend named Yorin, who died in second year as soldiers, or first year, I don't know. But we don't know all the details about that situation yet. Noah and Uni and Lance are sent out on a special mission to investigate and neutralize a mysterious, unknown enemy force, but that force is not from Agnes. It turns out to be a guy named Vandam, and he has a mysterious artifact called the Ouroboros Stone. But Kevis isn't the only group that's sent people after Vandam and the Stone. Agnes has also sent a special forces team consisting of Mio, Taion, and Senna. Like Noah, Mio is an offseer, but unlike him, she only has 3 months left to live. At first, the two sides fight each other because they're on opposite sides of a war. But then Noah is struck by a strange feeling that they shouldn't, and the mysterious stranger Vandam intervenes and tries to get them to stop fighting one another because there's a real enemy out there. But before Vandam can say anything more, he is mortally wounded by this guy, a big, weird monster called Mobius, or maybe he's just a Mobius and his name is D. I'm not too sure about that. Anyway, the two parties team up to form one big party and fight the Mobius, and while they're doing that, and they're losing, Vandam, who is dying, activates the Ouroboros Stone, which causes Noah and Mio, the offseers from the two opposing nations, to fuse into one big weird monster called an Ouroboros. And the Mobius guy, this guy, taunts them and explains that Mobiuses and Ouroboroses are kind of the same, but they're also kind of enemies. And then he flees, but not before setting up some kind of weird signal into the sky that looks like an infinity sign or a Mobius strip that does something. We don't really know the full details, but we'll get to that in a sec. Before Vandam dies, he tells the 6 kids that the lives they're living are not the way people are supposed to live. He's 60 years old, which is probably 3 times older than anyone they've ever met before. And he tells them that they need to stick together and get to a city called Swordmarch, where they will learn to be free and to fight the true enemy. And after he says that, he dies. The two parties initially refuse to work together, and they try to return to the colonies, but because of the signal Mobius sent out during their confrontation, none of their old comrades recognize them as members of their respective nations, so they try to kill them on sight and think they're enemies. So they flee from their colonies, they come back together, and they properly introduce themselves, and they change into sick new outfits, and they all decide to become a team and go find the city that Vandam mentioned. And some other stuff happened. That's the main stuff that happened in Chapter 1. The other thing is we actually started the first bit of Chapter 2, so I'll just mention a couple things that have happened. One is we saw a flashback to right after their friend Yorin died, where they met a super good soldier in the Kevis army named Silvercoat Ethel, and we haven't heard anything else about her, but I'm sure we're going to find out more about her and what her whole deal is, both in the past and probably in the present too, if I had to guess. Also, we saw a scene of the bad guys, the Mobiuses, because there's more than one of them, conspiring and scheming, but none of it was really all that. None of it made that much sense or had any particular meaning to me. Let's just get going. See where...
We need to cut through that cave if we're going to head south.
Yeah.
How come you get to be the boss? I know this stuff too.
Oh my god, there's so many characters on screen. Oh, whoa, okay. Yeah, it's a little disorienting. Oh, I want Noah. Alright, so I will... Oh, and the thing about switching is that while they're off, while they're not being controlled, they might just go ahead and use an art. Interesting, okay. So... yeah, I'm gonna... This is gonna take some getting used to. I'll be me
Over here!
Over here?
We just gotta commit to the motion.
What does she mean?
No problem.
Oh. Oh, okay. We're not even the strong ones. Why are we doing this?
Well, this is kind of awkward.
A little bit.
How do you think we feel?
I don't know if I like Taion yet. I have a feeling I will learn that there are hidden depths to Taion. Yeah, I want to get some...
Gorgeous view.
Yeah, it is a nice view.
Wait, this isn't the right way, is it?
I know.
You just end up back at Alfeto Valley.
Jesus. Okay, so Taion is a healer, so he's here to do support. So field evasion of. Oh, that's good. That's pretty cool. Okay, so Senna's an attacker in the ogre class.
Fight with focus.
Okay, so front blowdown. Okay, so she inflicts like positioning status effects, I guess. Blowdown and knockback. And she has side attack. Oh, and her talent art does launch. Ooh. Ooh. Millick Meadows. Ooh, let's appreciate that music. All right, we're gonna stop and appreciate the music for a sec. Nice. Ooh, what's that over there? Those that's like one of the monuments that you see those in Xenoblade 1, but they're not knocked over like that. Oh, big guy and a low frame rate bird. This is clearly from the Bionis leg, which is an area that you go to fairly early in the game in Xenoblade 1. If you've played Super Smash Brothers Ultimate or Smash 4, I think, then you might recognize some of that, like that rock formation from the Gower Plain Shulk stage. Long way to fall. Is there fall damage in this game? Maybe I should find out. I'm gonna find out if there's fall damage in this game. Alright? Is there fall damage in this game?
I thought I was unstoppable.
Yes, there is fall damage in this game. Okay.
I want us to avoid combat as much as possible.
Interesting.
So, Kevez, Agnes, if either of them decide to put up a fight, don't kill them.
But monsters,
okay?
I assume, are fair game.
Not saying I'm against the idea, but why?
Guess it'd suck having to draw on our allies.
True.
Do we just knock them out cold or something?
Or get them to surrender.
How kind of you.
Huh?
I'm sure our past victims will appreciate
Jesus.
You little...
Even though we're being chased by both nations at once.
We get chased, we run. Easy.
Easier said than done.
Funny pattern you got there.
You can talk. You've got those shiny chests.
Oh, are they gonna explain this stuff?
We've always had these.
You know, I've never even thought of myself as strange before.
So many things
Okay, so they
taken for granted.
don't know why they have
We're pretty
different...
different, huh? Worlds apart.
that. No one's worlds apart.
No.
If anything, we should be questioning all that we've thought to be true. Differences are all a matter of perspective.
Okay.
Our skeptic. Personally, I think it's easier to take things at face value, you know?
Now, wouldn't that be nice?
Huh? You making fun of me?
All I said was, it would be nice.
Oh, no, you don't. You just call me an airhead, you jerk.
I don't know if he
This is
did.
just... How long are you going to drag this out?
For as long as I sparking need to. Until you come clean, Four Eyes.
I can't believe this. Someone shoot me.
I'm sure she will. What's that? Hey, Mimi, you can see that Piranus over there by the side of the big outcrop there, right? It's in the general direction of our objective. Why not investigate it? All right, let's check it out. So is it an abandoned colony? Is that what it is? Standard quest, the hillside hulks. Prithi Pepito. Oh no. Oh no.
Here we go. You stay on guard for now.
Oop, there we go. Nice. That's pretty cool. Oh, we got a break going. Topple him. And then let's launch him. Honestly, that was kind of cool. I got to switch around and do my combo. Yeah, this is gonna take some getting used to. In fact, I'm starting to think that I might need to play this off stream a little. What's going on over there? Is that like one of those skirmishes that I can join? I can pick a side and join the side.
Huh? This is new.
Luca's Ayot. Attention. Yeah, that's a skirmish. All right, who should I side with? The Brogs or the Crustips? Who will you assist? Pyros, Crustip, or Heavy Brog? I get Nopon Coins for this. I get EXP and gold for this. Well, I don't really know what Nopon Coins are for yet. So, and I also like to help out the underdog. So I'll help out the Pyros Crustip. Yeah, let's do it.
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one.
So I'm fighting Brogs, am I? Agam Grebel. Agam Grebel.
That Piranus must have been there for quite some time.
Yeah. Ooh.
It was probably abandoned after being put out of commission decades ago.
Agam Grebel.
You itching to get
Agam Grebel. He's beautiful.
I got something for you.
Okay, so I do like the Grebel type enemies. If you tuned into my Torna streams, then you remember my love of First Grebel. Look at First Grebel. Look at this absolute like chonker bird thing. But Agam Grebel is just, I love the color scheme. It's beautiful.
Hear that, Noah?
Lands want something a little meatier. So, okay, so did this used to be a colony? Is that what this is? Crustips. that sounds like it could just be like another one of the fantasy swears they have here. Like, snuffin', spawkin'. Oh, Crustips. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, quite a number, too. I agree. 3 is quite a number.
Stave it off. 1, 2, 3, and now you can count to 3.
We'll have to get rid of them before we can search for salvageable materials. Of course we will. Sounds like a plan. Enemies that are close together tend to attack in groups. In such cases, press up to lure a single enemy from a group at a time and gradually pick them off that way. That's helpful.
Guys, get ready to fight.
Let's get this one. Okay, so I'm going to try luring it.
Hey, ugly.
Hey, ugly.
Here we go.
Everything's teamwork, but they're only... I mean, all of these little teamwork animations I've seen have all been Mio and someone else from Agnes. I haven't seen any, like, international cooperation. How does it look, Riku? Meme, power level is at precisely 0, so Riku cannot say one way or another. On the field, there are green light sources called ether channels. Using them to fill up ether cylinders will come in handy for your adventure, so be sure to harvest them. Press A while near an ether channel to harvest its ether into an ether cylinder. Okay, that doesn't sound too daunting. I like her running animation. It's pretty cool. And then jumping. Yeah, that's pretty good. What's in that cave?
Ether's gushing out. This is an ether channel.
No doubt about it. All right, harvest ether.
Let's collect it for later.
For later. Oh, okay. 1, 2. I have 2, 3. I have 3? Whoa, I have 3 of whatever that is.
Stave it off. 1, 2, 3, and now you can count to 3.
I like how it has them all like slowly turn in the direction of my objective. Throughout Ionis, you'll find decrepit Piranus hulks lying around. They can be rebooted with the use of some ether cylinders. A rebooted Piranus can manufacture items with its fabricator. It will also have containers which conceal hard-to-get items and can even be used as a rest spot. Use ether cylinders to reboot it only takes 1, so I have 2 left over for whatever. Yeah, all the things that I will do with those ether cylinders. It's a microfab, a hand-operable fabricator commonly installed in older furnaces. For a price, we can make the things this furnace used to produce. Nifty little gadget, eh? Let's take this thing for a spin. Each furnace hulk has a fabricator nearby, which can be made to manufacture collectibles by spending G. Oh, it can manufacture collectibles, so like they can make very rare and difficult to acquire items. I bet that is useful for side quests. Like, remember earlier when I was trying to find all those chewy radishes? Interact. Use money to fabricate items. I don't know if I need any items right now, but that's only 300G, and I have more than that, so... Oh, oh, oh. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Ooh. Senna, acting alone really isn't... She's eager. Ooh, there's people here. Or Nopon. Nopon are people. Shill. Meh. Whoa. What the? Anything. That Shill meet friends here's also fate. Shill give good price, so please to buy lots. I am a little worried about our finances. You're right, especially since we won't be paid bounties from our colonies anymore. Oh. In that case, please to sell any and all things of monetary value to Shill. Who's your friend, Shill? You sold all your sell-only collectibles to Shill. Okay, that's good. I received 4,000 G. Not bad. Dealing with independent Nopon has the benefit of being untraceable by our former colonies. Is Taion a crypto bro? I think Taion is a crypto bro. It sure makes transactions easy. Yeah, it's the benefits of the blockchain. Then it's decided from today on, Shill count friends among own Patreons. Yeah, support Shill on Patreon. Sell-only items will be automatically sold to Shill, the Nopon trader, as you acquire them. If you can't carry anywhere money, they'll simply disappear. Then what's the point of the items? Nopon coins can be traded for items at Nopon coin exchanges. Yeah, okay, this is sounding increasingly like a cryptocurrency thing. At an Nopon coin exchange. They can also be used for Collectopedia requests, cooking, gem crafting, and leveling up classes. Rest to progress the main story. Level up, save, clean clothes. Might as well save. You gotta rest to progress. That's what I always say.
No! More to the right! Right there! Start lowering!
Are we back in the Colony 9, or...?
Did you know? For 10 rank field rations, I hear they get Arden meat.
Arden?
Really? And us mudders?
Trust me, you really don't want to know.
I miss the good old silver days.
So they used to be silver.
Didn't have to rely on rations back then. We had cooks come and serve us right on the front line.
Is this Ethel
Used to
from the
get
flashback?
Armu sirloin, we did.
Armu.
Seriously?
Hey, what now?
You enjoyed eating Armu steak, did you?
Yes, I did. Tastiest food I ever ate.
I liked it as well. And I hope we will have it again. So lend me your strength.
Mom. Yes, Mom.
How many colonies are there, I wonder?
I don't see what's wrong with Wolf, personally.
That's because you have poor taste. I'm jealous.
Oh, well. Trade you my taste buds?
No, thank you. My mouth would turn as foul as yours.
True that.
I guess I like her? I don't know.
They cleared out real fast.
I hear the attending consul is a particularly punctual sort of character.
We don't know much about these consoles yet.
Please, not another stickler for the rules.
I feel like the consoles, we've seen them, and they're the same people as Mobius, maybe? I feel like when we saw D, aka Mobius, like de-transform from being a Mobius, he transformed into two consoles.
Oh, why is it so insufferably dusty around here? Clearly,
Yeah.
the place befits its dirt rank status.
Is dirt actually what the rank is called?
Upon us. I ask your patience for just this short while.
Is that so? Then, leaving aside the issue of cleanliness, just what is with all this fog? I don't take kindly to my vision being obfuscated.
What is with the fog?
Ugh, what a filthy room.
Jeez, stop
How the
complaining.
dirt rank has fallen. I suppose that would be something to take up with the castle.
Our Feronis is an old model. I understand your displeasure. But please don't escalate this.
Do I detect some defiance?
No, that was never my...
Relax, girl, I jest. Now then.
Okay, I don't like this guy.
Chit-chat and talk business. I'd like you to eradicate some vermin for me.
Oh boy.
Vermin? By your leave, sir, we've detected no movement from Agnian Feronicis around this area.
So the Agnians also have Feronicis.
Not
Okay.
Agnes. People, soldiers.
Hmm.
A band of deserters from both sides.
That's what I thought.
Well, something like that.
Agnes and Kevis? Both.
I think it's best you see for yourself.
I wonder if she will remember us. Because she definitely met us when we were
Expressly
kids.
at the Queen's behest.
Melia, the Queen Melia.
Don't foul this up.
Does she just like stand around all day? Is that all she does?
What is it?
An icon just popped up over your head.
An icon.
Huh? Oh yeah. Now I can see an icon for you as well.
What?
Oh! He's lit up like a sparking light bulb.
I knew this was coming,
I
actually,
guess there
but
must still be
'cause
more
the-
to this feature.
trailers and stuff, but... this is cool.
That's Mimi's.
What in the blazes?
I've never used this kind of blade before, but all the techniques I can use with it are flashing before my eyes.
Interesting. They can dress up as one another. I kind of love that.
So weird. Not like we suddenly just gained the knowledge out of the blue.
Is this because they fused?
But as if it were always ingrained deep within us. Strange.
Hmm.
Oh, doesn't look like I can get Mimi's gear. Now that's a shame.
But I bet she can get lances, maybe? Oh, yeah. Her and Taion.
How come I got moody guts and not Noah's, huh?
That's what I'd like to know. Your class is the only one I can seem to pick, unfortunately.
It's cute. It's cute.
You can lug this thing about without a power frame. Not bad.
Something I realized that I didn't realize before. During the first couple streams, there were a few different references to power frames. I'm like, I don't know what power frames are. What's a power frame? But then through a combination of like Googling, because I'm like, that term sounds familiar. A power frame. So Lanz is a Machina, which is like the cyborg people from Xenoblade 1. And they had, like, power frame was the name of a type of upgrade equipment that could be used on a Machina who was in your party in that game. Like, power frame was literally like a part of his body. So earlier in the game, when we heard that Riku was doing maintenance on Lanz's power frame, he was literally doing maintenance on his robotic body, which is interesting. But also interesting that he like takes a shower and gets in a bath and stuff like that.
Don't know how this is even working, but cool.
But is this all part of Ouroboros too?
Is it? Who knows?
If it gives us more options in battle, I'm all for it.
Yeah, I want to take this new blade out for a spin.
From here, we head due south, right?
Perfect. We can test them out on the road.
I don't know. So, I feel like I'm just getting a handle on the different characters and how to control them and like how to play as them. And right now I'm not clear on what advantage I'd have for having them switch classes. Like, Like, why not keep them in their own classes? Why swap their classes? Like, does it have any benefit? Anyway, maybe I'll find out. Go to characters class, change a character's class. Every class has its quirks and characteristics, so be sure to play around with as many as you can. Upon winning a battle, you will receive class points that will increase your class rank. The quickest way to increase a class rank is to continually use one class. So I'm not quite sure I understand what the purpose of switching is, unless I want to have like more than one of one class, and there's a class that I'm like, yeah, I don't care about this. I know. Eventually we'll have like other classes that open up to us, and maybe there'd be better classes than the default 6. But within the default 6, like what's my advantage if, like, I have Noah as my attacker and Mio's a evasion tank? So like then Noah would be an evasion tank and Mio would be an attacker. And like, what's the advantage in swapping them? I don't really understand. Go to characters arts in the main menu to set up a character's master arts. By raising the rank in a character's class, you can eventually master that class's arts. If you switch to another class, you can set those arts into master arts subslot. Go to characters arts in the main menu to set up a character's master arts. So this is probably why you can earn master arts. By raising the rank of a character's class, you can eventually master that class's class arts. If you switch to another class, you can set those arts into master art subslots. This is a lot of info. The number of available subslots will increase as your characters gain levels. Also note that Kevesi classes can only set Agnian class arts as master arts and vice versa. Alright, I'm going to need to figure that out in practice, but I don't know if today's stream is when I want to do that. As your class rank rises, you'll start to gain mastery over the skills it wields. Mastered skills can be used independent of class. You can set skills mastered on other classes from the main menu, character skills. As you raise your level, you'll be able to set more master skills up to a maximum of 3. Okay. It's so much. Oh, change someone's class. Okay, open up main menu with X. Alright, select characters. Next, you'll want to select class. Let's change Noah's class. Oh! I love the chibi art so much. It's so good. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so eventually I presume I'll be able to switch to these classes, but right now I can just see myself in the outfits. I can't switch to them. Some of these outfits I don't know, I like most of their outfits on themselves, but sure, why not? Now let's change Mio's class to Sword Fighter. Sure. Oops. There we go. Let's change Uni's class to Tactician. Yeah. I'm sure this is just going to confuse the heck out of me, honestly. Let's change Taion's class to Medic Gunner.
Where better to monitor the battle than on healing duty?
It's interesting that we have Noah and Mio, and they are switching between attacker and defender, whereas they're both healers and they're switching between healers, so different classes of the same role. So I feel like it's less of a difference for Uni and Taion, but maybe I'm wrong about that.
So I got a whacker. I can do that.
Okay.
I'll take real good care of the bad guys.
Now that Noah's class has been switched to Zephyr, let's set up his master arts. So it's time to set up our master arts. First, select Noah. Okay. Master arts are set up from the arts menu. So we have class, arts, skills, and accessory. And I go to arts. Okay. To the left of the regular art slots are the master art subslots. Okay, I'm gonna get this down, and it's eventually gonna seem like second nature to me. But right now, it's just confusing me. To the left of the regular art slots are the master art subslots. Select the topmost subslot. So the other ones are locked right now. Oh, okay, yeah. Can't select that. Can only select that. Okay. Mastering an art with another class and setting it here will allow you to use it while playing as another class. That's confusingly worded, because I think the phrase another class refers to two opposite things in the same sentence, but Select ground beat. Mastering an art with another class and setting it here will allow you to use it while playing as another class. So right now I am Mio's class, but these are my classes, arts, ground beat, and shadow eye.
Ground beat!
So let's set wide slash to Mio's mask. I don't quite understand what this means. Like, what is the implications of doing this? Because these are my own class's arts. Oh, I want a wide slash, right? Myopic screen for uni. Sure. Dark banner for Taion. Okay. Crash out for lands.
Crash out!
Giant swing for Senna.
Giant swing!
Once you've finished assigning your master arts, we can move on to setting up master skills. This is a lot all at once. Okay. I still don't fully understand the implications of master arts. Okay, it's time to set up your master skills. First, select Noah. Master skills can all be set from the skills section. We haven't really done anything here yet. Skills have their own designated slots. So we have our class skills. What are his class skills? They're Stormy Gale. Oh, these are not his class skills. These are the class skills of. Are these the class skills of the class that we're currently inhabiting? Is that what's happening here? Yeah. Because this is clearly defense focused. Okay, so the master skills. Go ahead and select the sword fighter skill, Cipher. Okay, so I was a little confused. I thought these were things, we were setting things that we are trying to master. I don't know why I thought that. What we're doing is we're taking on Mio's class, but we're bringing some stuff with us. We're bringing some of our sword fighter stuff into the Zephyr class. Okay. All right. Okay, this is starting to make sense to me a little bit more. Cipher Edge boosts critical rate by 20%. Alright, split second counter now. Alright, so these here are the class skills for the sword fighter class, which is usually Noah's class. Now it's Mio's. And split second counter is from Mio's class, and we're applying it here as a master skill so we can use it even though we're using Noah's class. Okay, I just had to talk all this through. Ninja Healer. I don't know what a lot of this stuff means. Let's do Ethereal Ability. Defensive Soul. What would that mean if you said to someone like, I feel like he has a defensive soul. He just needs to open up. He's not open to new experiences. He's so closed off. He has a defensive soul. Fighting prowess. Now that you've finished setting up your master skills, exit the menu. You will not be able to change classes or edit master arts for a time. So are we stuck in our new classes now? These options will become unlocked again as you progress in the main story. So now we just are the new classes.
I should try it out.
Okay, so let's try this. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I have ground beat over there on the secondary menu, assigned to the face button, the D-pad buttons. Oh gosh, okay. So I have a total of 5 different arts, counting the talent art. I have three regular arts, 1 master art, and 1 talent art. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. This is too much customization. Hey.
You look great.
Is that a unique monster? Oh my gosh, okay. What's his name? Indiscreet Gumbaba. Okay, so he's a little high level for me, but I'm gonna try it out anyway. Oh, that unique monster theme. I see that ZR fusion, and I don't know what it does yet, and I'm a little scared of it. I keep wanting to like reposition myself, and then I remember like, oh, I don't have position-based arts. I do think he looks kind of cool in Mio's outfit. I think I need to heal. I don't even remember who my healers are. Taion is not doing great. Wait, oh, is Taion down? Okay, Taion's down. You're down, you're down, you're down. Yeah, this probably wasn't a good idea to fight this guy. Oh my gosh. The music. It's reminiscent of the it uses like part of it uses the same melody as the unique monster theme from Xenoblade 1, I guess. I guess that's that one. Okay. I think we need to leave. Oh, nope. We're not gonna leave. We just died. You know, that was a learning experience. And now, oh, she is cute in his jacket. I think this is like designed to get you shipping them as well. To like, oh, see there, oh, she's borrowing his jacket. And you know what? Too early to say whether it's working. No, I don't want to fight the Mordelblant. I might not have a choice. Okay. What? What's happened? Oh, no, 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 no. We got a heavy brog. Alright, let's focus on the heavy brog. I'm an attacker. I'm Mio, and I'm a sword fighter. Mio the sword fighter. Okay, well, we're dying again. You know what? We're continuing to learn, and that's what's important. Yeah, I feel like we're not fighting as well. Fusion. What does that do? That hasn't been explained. But I'll do it. Okay. I did something. Okay, I got the break. Alright. So we beat the Blant.
Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Oh, does Lance want something a bit meatier? I didn't realize. If we fight the heavy brog, the elite heavy brog on its own, so let's lure it. I wish there was like a way to customize the order in which they all in which I switch between them. Oh, okay, beat the big guy. That's good. Lands with the big hammer. It's funny. So yeah, that's one way to use the character switching. Like I can fight them as, I can like pick who I want to go in as, and then once all their arts are on cooldown, like temporarily switch to someone else. Maybe I'm ready to take that guy on again. Take on, what's his name? Indiscreet Gombaba. Okay, I got a break, so that's good. Alright, I don't know if we're actually going to win this one, but I feel like we're getting closer to knowing what we're doing. Oh! I feel like I'm really getting the hang of the switching thing now that we're doing like a big, long fight against a unique monster. Which I think is really what it's designed for. Oh, we got a break. We got a break. Can send a topple. Let's send it around to topple. Senna cannot topple. We need healing. I need a healer. I need a healer to do some healing. We're so close. I don't think we're going to do it, though. So close. Okay, I'm actually going to go for it one more time. Let's go for Indiscreet Gombaba. One more time. One more time. We'll get him this time. Can Senna topple? Senna? Senna, buddy? Senna cannot topple. Oh, well. Yeah, I always, whenever the music comes back around to that, like, da-da-da-da-da-da bit, it just warms my heart. Toppled! Okay, someone daze. Who dazes? Who dazes? Who's the one who dazes? We didn't daze. I need to be... Uni? Is that who I need to be? Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna control my healers for now. They'll be Uni and Taion. Ooh, more heal, more heal. I feel like we're so close. Damn! So now everyone's a different class from what they were before, and I keep being confused. I'm like, oh, this person can draw aggro, but I'm like, no, they can't because they're not at tank anymore. They're at an attacker. We're not gonna win this one. Indiscreet Gombaba. All right, so I've given up on Indiscreet Gombaba. His indiscretions have been one too many this time. And I could spend some time focusing on my equipment to really, really figure out the Indiscreet Gombaba situation. But that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to switch back to our story focus, and I'm not even going to fight this Mordelblant anymore. Mordelblant, you just You just leave me alone. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run from all of these enemies. And by run, I mean like a nice slow jog, which is what this game lets you do. Oh, nope, nope. Gumbaba, Gumbaba, you are not allowed. Gumbaba, I want you to be discreet. I want you to be more discreet. Bottom Grabble. I think we can beat Bottom Grabble. Bottom Grabble? Yeah. I don't give a fuck about a Bottom Grabble. Fusion Arts. Okay, now you're going to explain Fusion Arts. Okay, Fusion Arts let you use a class art fuse with its paired Master Arts effects when both are recharged. Hold ZR and press a class art button to use the Fusion Art. I don't understand that any better than I did before. Oh, canceling Fusion Art. Using Fusion Arts allows you to chain cancel multiple art attacks together. Arts into Fusion Arts into Arts, Fusion Arts into other Fusion Arts. But I can't do Arts into normal Arts, only Arts into Fusion Arts. So I can Arts into Fusion Arts and vice versa. Fusion Arts into one another, but not Arts into one another. Is that what I'm getting here? Oh, get both hearts fully recharged. Oh, I just used it. I thought you were telling me to use it. Alright, so get Crash Out and Big Impact both recharged. Okay, I don't know the melody enough to hum along to it. I'm sorry for that unpleasant experience I may have caused you. Alright, come on. Big Impact. Okay, I gotta get both hearts fully. Come on, Bodum. I'm gonna kill the Bodum Grable before I even have a chance to use the Fusion Art tutorial. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay, so now get both arts fully recharged. Fuse arts with ZR. Use arts while holding ZR. Alright. Yeah, I don't know that really explained much. But at least we're gonna win a fight. That was our quest objective?
I felt a lot more nimble there. Like the way you usually fight.
It looked like second nature to you. It was crazy.
You should have seen yourself.
I think I could have thrashed you with a little more practice.
Okay.
You know, it's totally bananas. Ouroboros is bonkers powerful.
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't stay in one place for too long.
Right.
Probably not.
Well, better get ourselves down south.
Down south. Raising class rank. Earn enough class points through battle, and the class's rank will increase. You can also obtain class ranks by spending Nopon Coins. Okay. Raising class rank. Each class comes with one art mastered from the start, but to master the other art skills, talent arts, etc., you'll need to raise the class ranks sufficiently. Class ranks are normally capped at rank 10, but by completing certain quests, you'll unlock the ability to increase the rank beyond that limit. Interesting. Fostering classes. If you go to the characters class and press ZR, you can see detailed info on the selected class, including the arts and skills you can master by increasing its rank. Classes are graded on a scale of S, A, B, C, D in these areas. Sword equals offense, shield equals defense, heart equals healing, chest piece equals difficulty of player control. That's a good thing that they have a metric for that. A character's compatibility with a class is also graded. Using a compatible character increases the class point gain, making it grow faster, so keep this in mind as well. Okay. Stance type arts. These arts grant a special effect that will last for a while. You can tell the effect's duration by the ribbons of light around the character. It will continue until the light fades. However, characters can only have one stance active at a time, so be mindful. If you enter a stance while the last one is active, its effect will be overwritten by the new one. I don't know if I've done any yet. Have I? Have I had any stance type arts? You can now change classes and edit master arts again. Be sure to try out all sorts of combinations. Okay, here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to leave everyone in their default classes for now. So let's switch everyone back to their default classes. So Noah's class. Switch back.
To me.
I'll keep us safe from harm.
I'll heal you right up.
We're better to monitor the battle than on healing duty.
I'll keep you safe and snug.
You line him up, I'll knock him down.
Oh, the class you're playing as has reached mass rank. Changing your class would be recommended. Oh, okay, so they're going to recommend Yeah, they're going to recommend that I not play as my default class. Well, that's all well and good, but for now I'm going to do it anyway. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't, though. Okay, you know what? You've talked me into it. I'm going to switch everyone back to the swapadoodle classes that we were just in. Alright, you be a Zephyr, you be a sword fighter, you be a tactician, you be a medic gunner, you be an ogre, you be a charge.
Real good care of the bad guys.
I'll take... We want you to take care of them. Benefits of talking. Finally I understand the benefits of talking. I'm glad that this video game has finally explained to me what the point of all this talking is. That's not a west.
Why is that?
The area to the west is under Agnes's control. There is a certain degree of risk, as they'll have deployed a number of units, but it's the quickest way to get south.
What about the east route?
No man's land. None of the colonies have laid claim to it as of yet.
That sounds more
However,
advantageous.
We'd suffer a significant time loss.
Okay.
Time versus risk.
Wait a sec. We're gonna stir up the skeeter nest.
I only said there was a degree of risk. Really, it's not so bad.
But Agnian troops are deployed there, yeah?
Yes.
And we're still gonna go?
All I said is that it would be more efficient.
Efficient?
Yes.
Maybe we do need to be more efficient. Faster is better. We don't want to be dragging our heels forever, right?
Hey, I just have to ask. Are you trying to push some agenda?
Even they don't trust him.
No.
Or at least Mio does.
Certainly
Senna
not.
seems to.
But you admit the east route is the safer option. That's just strange. Why wouldn't you pick the safe way?
Because time is of
Safe way.
Look, there you go again.
That's not all, though. It's all wasteland to the east. The heat. It'll be unbearable.
What's his real reason?
Yeah, you're gonna melt in the sun.
I'm fine with your choice, but we need to think about everyone's safety.
Noah, what's your take?
Me?
Am I gonna have to decide now? You're not just gonna agree with Mio, are you?
I think I'd rather take the safe route.
I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad
That's the
choice,
heat. We can
but it's a
probably
bad
figure
reason.
something out.
There, 4 against 2.
Taion, Senna,
I can't believe I'm siding with Taion.
please.
Fine then.
Misty
It's our first time here, isn't it?
Wraith Valley.
Well, they were no match for us.
Don't think this is the norm.
Who's Norm? What's happening over here? Are these just a bunch of dead soldiers that need to be sent on? Oh, and there's an elite monster. I think I want to come send these soldiers on. Which probably means I'm gonna have to fight that monster. Oh, are we gonna go down? Are we not gonna be able to win this one? Yeah, okay, wow, okay. I was not expecting that to go that way. Yeah, I did not get to send off all those soldiers, but here's one I can send off.
We can't leave it like this.
F's in the chat, Flute's in the chat.
Every day's a training day.
Show some respect.